Cool, I loaded in. I loaded in. I loaded in.
Good stuff.
Loaded in and dropped my cell phone charger. Oh no! So I'm really gonna be interested in Sauron's Jax this game. I'm gonna hype this one up with a little bit more commentary, and then I'll throw to you for like analysis. Now that I'm like actually in the game on time.
I just want to finish up the last three characters here.
Yeah, for sure.
People sort of reloaded their video here.
Yeah, refresh in the chat.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, no Battle Bunny, unfortunately. I'm going to read the chat for a minute or two until this game starts, next few seconds. Here's something I missed. Yeah, Sauron Pax Jax is awesome. Riven's a good champ. Stuff.
Just gonna intentionally feed now.
Oh no!
That's what Sauron
Sadness.
says. Sauron just says that. Wait.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, the last three champions, real quick before things happen. Urgot, probably going to be going bottom, maybe. Oh, never mind. We got Malphite going bottom.
No,
no boy,
Jax,
Sauron
no,
is going to hate. That is like the one champion. Okay, so yeah, that explains that because he's a very, very good Jax counter. Talon, very good AD burster. Very solid champion in Dominion. Urgot is going to. He's probably a better bottom laner, but again, he's another very good AD caster if played correctly. His Q nerf kind of hurt a little bit, but anyway, I'll let you continue on with the top casting and things you want here.
Yeah, you got a little bit of back and forth. Half-Hard taking a bunch of damage quick off the bat. They're really determined to get him down as soon as they can because they know just how much damage Half-Hard's capable of. Naked Apron Plan diving really hard for him, but not able to connect yet. He just needs misses with the tantrum. Plan gonna get picked off there, so he is the first one to fall. Not able to secure that kill on Brand, unfortunately. Now going for Toodles there. Toodles making that dive for the silence on Booberry there, and so far Red Team doing a pretty darn good job. Vesh picking up that kill on Idfeed, and Naked Apron Plan from behind, finally getting that kill on Brand like he had wanted to, using that revive to get back up into the fight. And now High People's up behind the thing. Captain Blueberry trying to gun him down, not quite able to do so. Vesh is by himself, and he's gonna jump over that wall a little bit there. Confidarius shows up to sort of break him and be like, hey, take a break. Naked Apron Plan, no.
What?
That bandage toss.
What?
Heard you were injured, Riven. Let me put something on that. And Riven gets a free trip back to the Summoner platform, and so does Confidarius. Half-Hard trying to defend, or trying to attack rather, 1v4. The point's still neutral. Just need to get a click on it. Blueberry dives in to get that click to interrupt it, but takes a ton of damage as a result. That Pulsefire Ezreal skin looks great. Doesn't actually give as much armor as it looks like it does. That is not Kevlar Mesh, sir. It's just a graphic. Vesh diving in for High Peoples. He wants some of that. Gets a couple good hits off of, but then gets locked down in tower range. And taken out. And he is, with the help of Brand, able to get that kill off on Swain now. But Red Team has been able to secure the point, and Sauron has forced a garrison from Painkiller already down bottom. Do a little bit of poke down there, killing some minions. Sauron can play Jax bottom lane or top lane. Jax can bottom lane or top lane, and Confidarius diving down here. Painkiller getting taken out. Toodles goes down because he knows what's up down there. He sees what's coming and decides that he needs to defend that point there. Throws the rake over at Sauron. Confidarius throws down the ultimate on Toodles. Starts smacking away at him, but Confidarius really not doing a lot of damage. Gets caught with the unstoppable force there. Takes that airborne. Gets forced away from the point. But while that is going on, leaves so few people up top and enables Blue Team to be able to get a push off up here while there are 3 people committed to the bottom lane. You push down on that bottom lane like that, you force a response from the enemy team, it leaves them with less people up on the windmill, and they're able to capitalize on that. Even with the garrison, at the last second there by Naked Apron Plan, Blue Team is able to pick up that point.
You're sad, bro. Sauron being his usual sarcastic self.
How do you see the chat? I've never actually known.
You click on the interface visibility, bottom left, it's the eyeball thingamajiggy.
You click on the Sauron eye to see Sauron.
Yeah, exactly. And you just click on the chat, which is second from the bottom, and check that.
Oh shoot, that's so cool. I never actually knew about that.
I know, I didn't know till recently either. It's nice.
Okay, now it's funny. Okay,
so there's two things going on here. Top is, top and bottom, lots of action. Kind of want to watch Sauron here for a second here, though, because
Yeah, definitely.
Sauron is probably going to die, but still, you know, it's putting a lot of damage off an emptied. Okay, so back to top.
They get those Sauron deaths on camera so people know they actually exist.
Yep. They do.
Reasons. Toodles, DD admin Toodles. Toodles, real cool guy, playing some Talon up there, not getting hit by that Ezreal ult. Very good. And kind of zoning Ezreal away there. Ezreal doesn't want to get too close with the threat of Toodles being able to just jump on him, silence him, put a bunch of damage on him. Damage is like post-it notes. You stick them to someone, if you cover them with enough post-it notes, they can't see anymore. I don't know where that analogy was going, but you get the idea, I hope. Naked Apron Plan still alive up at the top. Skill shot just not landing. They're just going around him. They just assume he's going to dodge, but then he doesn't, so they miss. You ever get that dodge? You're just too smart for another guy, and then you just overthink it and miss, and it's like, well...
Looks like Red really wants this bottom turret here. Sauron's like, oh man, why me? Why me? Why every time me?
Goes in with the counterattack, goes in on Toodles right there,
exhaust though.
Exhausted. Sauron.
Just not gonna go good.
Whipping the pyroclasm back and forth. Sauron is still alive. Finally gets finished off. An exhaust on infeed to limit his damage. A second exhaust on infeed. They really don't like Urgot. And they are able to take him down half-hard using that Hex Tech Sweeper to check that bottom bush, make sure Talon is not in there, doesn't want any nasty surprises. He's going to go ahead and start pushing on this point. And Toodles may come out, might go for a jump and then retreat under the tower, but if he gets too close to Brand can take him down.
Vesh did leave top vulnerable. He went over to try and cap the middle point, but there were two people there already, so Naked Apron Plan has the chance to push that freely.
Uh-oh.
But
pops that stealth, not gonna land it. Half-hearted, getting airborne by Painkiller right there. Ground Slam goes off, trying to put that hurt on Toodles before he dies. Isn't able to connect.
Jackson's like, oh yeah, free kill.
What's that?
Sauron's like, free kill.
Yep. Just goes down there, picks that up. No problem. Someone's left his Talon lying around. I'm going to pick it up with my Fisher stick or whatever he's got. Fisher Price, I don't know what it is. Naked Apron Plan taking an Amumu ult up at the top, doing some damage. Still doing okay. Confitarius, Poppy's chasing him down, chasing him down, chasing him down. Hit him one more time, you're Poppy. Yes. There you go. That's how you do it.
Mercy.
And High People's with the exhaust. No bad things happening to him. Vesh is all over it. Got that interrupt there to help his team out.
But because they had so many resources up there, unfortunately they lost that quest point down bottom.
Yep, so. And losing that quest point's going to give them an advantage.
Mm-hmm. It's not a big advantage, but it certainly is a noticeable one.
Yeah. When you're playing the game with your team, what would take priority over a quest? Like, when's a good position to go for that quest? Do you just dive it to force a fight,
or I like to ignore it personally, like, but that's just me. Yeah. I like to. You often hear me complaining, it's just a friggin' quest point, why are they all down here? And everybody's like, it's a quest point, everybody wants. I'm like, but I just want my lane in peace, but I'm just a bottom laner. What do I know? No, I'm kidding. It's a very, very important thing to go for as a team. When to go for it, if your team, if top isn't really, if there's nothing really going on top, then you probably should expect people to start ganking you bottom to get that quest point, because yes, it is very important. Wow, that pull on
that bandage toss, sir.
The bandage toss plus ult.
Down.
Just and
that's how you bandage toss.
But not only that, High People's got his the ult proc on Ezreal to kill him there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the Ezreal, I think.
Red team does have the top point again. Pretty close game so far. 8 minutes 55 seconds into it. Infeed hanging around. You see Infeed on the side of the map. He's just waiting for his team. Right there. He's in the fog of war. People don't know where he is. It's a good position to be in because he's right by the speed shrine. He can react to something if someone tries to push. See Toodles is over on that side of the map too. One person up at the top, but he's behind the windmill, so you can't confirm or deny that he's actually up there or not. So this is kind of a waiting game. There is a trap being laid. Admiral Akbar is like, ooh, he's like freaking out right now, man.
And we got
what's gonna happen.
We got Brand also.
Storm Shield.
Brand also used his sweeper to see if anyone was in that bush, which is very important, as you said many times before. They have a lot of people missing. They don't know where Mumu is. He could be down there with the rest of his team for all they know. But Mumu is like, nope, I'm up here still. Check me out. I'm defending the point.
Defending the point, defending the point, defending the point, defending the point at the summoner platform. Point neutral. Minions are so good. Toodles taking a bunch of damage, tries to stealth on out of there, but Vesh with the wind slash, picking up that kill there. getting taken out in the process, unfortunately. But
wow!
Oh, feed, what? Oh, never mind. He actually did die. I was scared he might live for a second. That would have been really confusing. Exhaust on.
Not really.
Now.
Definitely the Poppy passive is borderline OP.
It's dubious.
Yeah.
At best.
It's borderline. It's not quite. It's very close. And it looks like Sauron's having a bit of trouble down there. Obviously against.
Sauron having to pop the ult.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, they couldn't have picked a better person to send against Sauron's.
Oh!
Oh!
Through the wall. Terrain is a suggestion, not a rule, ladies and gentlemen. When you're playing as Malphite.
Now, if only Sauron had a sweeper, could have made that jump with him.
Yep. If he only had a, yeah. Well, you heard it here first. Hextech Sweeper Sauron viable.
Yep.
2012 strats right there.
But then again, he can.
Good
Oh wow,
right
that
there.
brand ult. My goodness.
Bouncing that back and forth. Vesh in the thick of things. Nice wind slash again by Vesh. Double kill for Vesh's Riven right there. Good job on that front. Circling around from the back, wants to get his cooldowns refreshed before coming back in.
I'd like to bring back.
Got gunned down pretty quick.
I'd like to bring back Infeed's reversal there. You saw that Blue was actually swarming around Urgot and a lot of other teammates there. He used the position reversal and got on the other side of the team and basically just deepsed Ezreal down, no problem. And so that was like one of the best. Urgot ults I've seen in a while. But then again, I haven't seen Urgot played in a while. But that not only made him into a safe position, it allowed him to kill Ezreal. So, like I said, if you play Urgot right, he's a very solid champion.
Sauron bottom getting attacked by 3 people. Him and Brander down there. Sauron seems to be doing okay right now. Finally gets picked off, though. But it took quite a while to get him down. He was able to deliver a bunch of damage before dying. You have been erased, Talon! Blueberry says no to Toodles. Right
now he has to deal with
ultimate.
Malphite and Mumu. Oh, they got the whole team
going
there.
In there,
No
getting that combo rolling. Riven's combo so good in the disruption front that you just gotta have it. It's very nice.
Well, they have their whole
Broken
team
links.
there, so now they're gonna come up there and see what they can do with High Peoples. But Cafeterius does not like that position whatsoever. But yeah, no, he does not.
Nope, that's a face-planted Poppy.
Looks like a. What?
Extended range suppress. That is some Urgot status in feed with the craziest I've seen in a while. When it comes to the position reversal
extremely good position reversals this game from Infeed.
Like gap closer. That's a map.
That's a map closer.
Yeah. Just removes the gap entirely. That's some teleportation stuff right there. Confidar is chasing High Peoples now. High People's getting bashed into that wall there, and there's a pillar of flame, and there's everything bad happens to him at once. His little bird's so sad. Swain, wake up. Swain. Oh, I'm free. It flies away. Pushing up on the top point right now, though.
Oh, we got the Urgot grenade on all of them, and we got Mumu getting the ultimate off there, and he's just gonna say, nope, you can't push anymore. This is my point.
Naked Apron plan going for Blueberry pretty hard. They're trying to gun him down. And not quite able. Oh, misses with the bandage toss. That would have been a kill secured.
Oh, and Half-Heart is just getting it away with nothing. Oh, nope, never mind.
Happened. That's all she wrote.
Never mind.
Getting taken down right there. Red team still pretty in control of things, but only tentatively. So Vesh is really beating up on a Mumu right here. But then Toodles happened again.
Happened again. Yep.
Toodles happen. That's the running theme for this game right here. Oh, something going on, Toodles. Well, bang, you're silenced. Knife. Noxian Diplomacy, I think that ability's called.
I think so. Can't remember.
I haven't played him in a while. Captain Blueberry getting the birds right there. Pyroclasm whipping back and forth.
Not back and forth enough, though.
No, he needs a little bit more back. He's back and forth, and there's a 5th one in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Brand with a full combo, if he hits all targets with all of his abilities, does like 5,000 damage base almost. That's if he connects with everything. So very, very
wow,
champion right there. Toodles was on fire.
Half-Hearted got the stun off. It really screwed him over there.
Yeah, Half-Hearted blazing a trail through Toodles right there, catching High People's that pillar. Vesh from the side, taking him down, turn around to kind of ward a Mumu off a little bit, and now blue team is in control of 3 points. It's quiet. Too quiet. Sauron makes something happen. Nope, that's just minions.
Oh man, that red minion's ganking the other red minion. Oh crap! Oh my gosh, it goes down.
Oh no! Red minion's got champion support here. How are purple minions gonna react to this? There's another wave now, but the front blue minion's looking a little worse for wear.
Oh man, it's another wave. Anyway, back to top. See
Shout out to player POV for that minion cast. It's so cool. Anyone that hasn't watched that, it was amazing.
That was really funny, yeah.
Vesh getting caught in the middle of everything there and getting taken down very, very quickly.
That's the problem with Riven, to be honest.
Yeah, she's
great. Don't be wrong. It's just that is how you take her out.
Just bury her in damage, and high people's like, I'm Swain. I'm just gonna leave. I have plenty of hit points. My birds, they just deliver me snacks.
Not only that, he's just gonna go right for their midpoint. He's not gonna care.
Hey, wait a minute. All the guys are gone. I'm gonna take this middle point. Sauron might have something to say about that. He's like, hey, that's my oil refinery. I need my miles per gallon. You get away from that. You guys counterattack, but you cannot counterattack Nevermove. That is a spell, Sauron.
But you notice what they did there.
No, I didn't. Enlighten me.
They switched Brand and Jax.
Oh! I just saw that. I just saw that.
I don't know if they're going to keep it that way, but they'd be smart to do so.
Unstoppable Force onto Brand down bottom. Half-hard fighting Painkiller. Don't fight him in melee. Painkiller is a rock. You are only a people. He will do bad things to your spinal cord. And Half-hard's going to back away from that point.
No, he's going to stick around.
He can't let Painkiller get that. If he backs away, that point's going to go neutral. There's a creep wave getting pushed up.
I won't go neutral.
Brand does have the Pillar of Flame. Yeah. You'll see they get thrown down right there.
Top, we got Blueberry just getting killed by the tears. The QQ of a Moo Moo. I can be able to handle that.
Moo is so sad. Even while killing enemy champions, he's sad.
Run, Beige, run!
And he's sad.
Nope.
Triple kill, and he's actually not sad anymore. Well, there you go. You gotta get a triple kill. Who stops being sad? We figured it out. The key to a Moomoo's happiness is a triple kill. Ren Minion's getting ganked top by Sauron coming out of the jungle.
Just destroying those minions. Oh my goodness. They don't stand a chance.
They have to work really hard to defend their tower from that Sauron. But they have player support. Now High People's coming out to back the minions up, though. Got the bird on them right there. Minions are going for High People's up at the top. They're trying to get them down as fast as they can, but High People's damage is just too much in conjunction with that turret.
But meanwhile, bottom lane, we got a failed Alistar ult, and we got Sauron, who was ganked earlier by Toodles as well, so...
Did you say Alistar ult?
Did I say Alistar ult?
You said Alistar ult.
I did say Alistar ult, didn't I? My bad.
Secret 6th player on the team. Captain Blueberry is standing on... Where is Captain Blueberry standing? Did you see that too?
I didn't. I was looking at bottom real quick.
He was like standing in the gears above the windmill somehow.
There's too much action. It's hard to be everywhere.
I know. You gotta have like 2 cameras. We need like picture-in-picture.
Yeah, we do.
I'll pay $8.95 for that. Uh-oh, Half-hard getting caught by Toodles, and Toodles happened.
I actually have an account. Like I've paid for XSplit, so.
Oh, nice. So you could do that.
I could technically, yeah.
Sweet. Oh, and Jax happened. That's the reverse of and Toodles.
Yeah, well, basically everywhere that Malphite is not, Jax will happen, and Jax will happen hard.
Yep, Vesh going in for infeed, connecting pretty good right there. Also getting some good connections on High People's there, helping keep them contained.
And this, my ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why Ezreal is a very good AD carry in Dominion. Just does so much damage.
Ezreal, because of Arcane Shift. You don't know if he's going to be closer to you all of a sudden and killing you, or further away where you can't reach him and your skill shot's wasted. Missed with the bandage toss!
Oh, but he gets him with the ult!
Got him with the ult! Good job, Amumu. I cannot let Poppy live. She's really good. She'll kill me later.
Exhausted the Sauron. He followed the rule.
Yep.
Always use your summoner spells on Sauron. Always.
I saw Sauron get exhausted 4 times in a row once, and I'm like, really? Really? And then he didn't die. He got away. I'm like, what?
Well, that's why you gotta use them all on him. You need to use more, probably.
He's got summoner spell resistance. He's got like summoner spell tenacity built innate.
I don't think Painkiller really wants to deal with
pretty
that.
hard right there, but
Yeah.
he's gonna turn around. And he's like, you know what? I don't like being on fire. If you can heat rock to a temperature at which bursts into flame, you probably shouldn't be fighting that. Vesh trying to defend 1 versus 2, now 2 versus 3, now numbers versus ultimate. There's a lot of things going on. Naked Apron Plan throws down that Randuin's on Vesh, trying to just buy a little bit of time, but really not able to do so. 4 people up at the top.
High people is just like,
doesn't really have anything on that. That 4-man play up at the top, really good right there.
it looks like Varus. Talon doesn't really know what to do right now.
Extra champion. We got Alistar and Varus also in the game. Malphite coming down. Is he gonna go? Nope. Does not.
Nope. We got Talon versus. Oh, so much damage from both of them. Both of them doing tons of damage.
That's what you mean. You just don't know where Ezreal is at one time, but you do know what he's going to do to you. Hence Schrodinger's Ezreal. Amumu loves magic resistance.
That he does. Just going for the double Negatron cloaks there.
God, there's so many Negatron cloaks on both teams. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they noticed that Brand did damage, and they started getting
Well, they got Brand on one side, and you have Amumu and Swain on the other. So, yeah, this is a really high AP game. In particular, Creep's getting pushed up. Pillar of Flame has something to say about that. Free money for Brand. He's making a withdrawal from the bank of minions.
Sauron trying to 1v2.
Caught. But even with that exhaust, Vesh is still able to deliver those interrupts. That's one thing you gotta remember about characters that do have stuns, airborns, and things like that, is that if they are exhausted, those interrupts still happen. You're still gonna get airborne, you're still gonna get stunned. So even though they put that exhaust on Riven was still able to contain Swain there. So, very good move by that. And the Sex Tech Sweeper goes off above. Halfhard wants to see what's up there. And Toodle's taking out Riven, and now Halfhard gotta defend 1v2. We'll see if we can delay long enough for Poppy to get here. We're gonna find out.
Oh my goodness! Oh! So much damage!
And now Confederatus versus Painkiller up at the top.
That's not gonna end well for Confetarius. The Malphite's definitely a good Poppy counter.
He is a rock, Poppy is a short. That doesn't, you know.
And High People's now here as well. Confetarius really... Okay, so he ults Malphite. Okay. He's gonna go for try and kill the High People's first. That's a good plan. Meanwhile... Oh, got the Blueberry assists. Yeah.
Oh, Blueberry chipping away at Painkiller right there. Is that a Randy's or an Odin's? That was a Randy's, I think, that went down. Yes, it was. He's got a Randy's and an Odin's. I don't know which is which. I think one's a little bit more purple than the other one is. I have trouble with colors sometimes. Staying a little bit mellow for right now. Looks like they're going to be able to pick up that windmill okay. Infeed's Urgot's going to come up to chip away at them, but Halfhard's going to kind of scare him away a little bit. Infeed doesn't want to be on fire. Toodles is up there. Toodles goes straight for Blueberry. And Hextech Sweeper goes off. Hextech Sweeper, great use of it right there by Halfhard, using it to reveal Toodles in the middle of that ult and enable Vesh to connect, but still wasn't quite a Pyroclasm. Not enough damage, unfortunately. Good Hextech Sweeper use by Brand like that. I really like that. Saw that ult go off, threw it down, let Vesh be able to see where it was so he could connect with the broken wings. Good play right there. Ultimately, the too much damage wasn't able to live through it. Now Vesh going in for Toodles. Missed with the broken wings, though, as Toodles uses his... you know what? I can click on the champion and look at the ability. Cutthroat. Using that Cutthroat teleport to kind of jump out of the way of that, and a combination of Ezreal ult and Malphite ult is
this Malphite is rock solid.
That's we need to do a cast that's nothing but bad puns. Malphite rocking out in the bottom lane right there as he proceeds to get people caught between him and a hard place.
Oh, so lame.
Yep. And Sauron's gonna catch him and chisel that guy down to size. I'll think of a few more. I used all the obvious ones. Game really, really close right now, actually. 89 to 70. Blue team ahead, red team ticking down. Blue team does have Sauron, so they do have that plus 10% awesomeness on their team.
And he's just going to be even more awesome and back cap that shit. Yeah, oh, there we go.
Confederatus getting caught by a stun and an everything and a Toodles. Silence happened. Sauron backcapping, he's just like, I'm just gonna do this. And Painkiller's like, no, what? Get away from that. I need that for archaeological dig site. It's a boneyard. Boneyards
but Sauron can just go like this. Watch, he's gonna... No. I thought he was gonna jump to a minion, but whatever.
That's what I thought.
My cat is here. Hi, kitty.
Cat! Suppress on Vesh. Pulls Vesh right in the middle of the enemy team. Vesh did not like that and is now dead as a result. Blueberry getting forced back away from the point. They want to put their focus on that. Brand's damage can be avoidable if you're really paying attention. You can dodge those Pillars of Flame, you can dodge those Seers, but in the really chaotic fights that go on in this game mode, it's very hard to do that.
Boom! Come on, yeah!
Boom! Boom,
Man,
lag. Naked Apron playing with a good bandage toss right there, but looks like Half Heart is doing a lot of damage.
Commentarius, meanwhile.
Around the skill shots.
Oh my goodness.
Yordle on
Commentarius just cleaning up.
He's got a broom or a mop or something. Whatever. He's got the
Clean up
Windex.
aisle 5.
Give him the Windex. Oh man, can we make that a catchphrase? Are we allowed?
I don't know.
Give him the Windex when you clean up a fight. Let's try that out for a couple weeks, see how it goes. See if people like it or hate it. They probably hate it already. But I can't read the chat. I'm in game. Sauron getting chased away from the point. Garrison getting thrown down. Garrison's a really good spell to have because it sort of lets you heal a tower. You don't really have any ways to do that. Toodles goes in, but Toodles gets exhausted. Ult goes off. And
Vesh is taking tons of damage.
No, where Ezreal was shooting with that ultimate. Saw a bird, wanted to kill it. No. Right there. Target on Toodles. Toodles coming out. Bam! Gets him with a silence. And Blueberry is going to die from that dot damage there. Toodles is not Hextech. Toodles is what's that called? Maul Malmori is proc right there. And Painkiller falling back. It looks like
it stops it at 5 points.
To get stopped. Win denied. There's 5 points left. They can still do this. Shh.
I think Sauron's gonna kill
Sauron
this.
diving
yeah, he's gonna kill him.
What the hell?
No, that's gonna happen. Because it's Sauron.
ADP champion dives Malphite. What universe are we in? I'm scared.
He's Sauron. What do? Watch, he's gonna kill Infeed now too once he gets some mana.
Yeah, he's just like unkill Urgot. What?
Oh, he'll have a much easier time killing Urgot, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Malphite under a tower, no problem. Sauron dives it, wins. What? Okay, that's
I want to see this. I'm gonna watch Sauron here for a second. Both exhausted.
Double exhaust. They're like, hey guys, let's talk.
Oh! No! Oh my goodness!
Oh, Sauron doesn't have a revive either.
Oh no!
He might have just lost the game.
Yeah.
Probably not. There's still enough time, but still.
Oh, but Poppy comes down. It's gonna stop it from capping it at least. But dang! Oh man, these minions. Oh no, not quite.
So, on a scale of 1 to football quarterback, how hard did Sauron throw right there?
Pretty close to a football quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Which one? Brady? Elway?
I don't know.
That guy from the Packers that's not on the Packers that we don't talk about anymore because he plays for the Vikings? Vesh there, trying to get that Storm Shield. Getting interrupted by Toodles, unfortunately. You want to interrupt people from getting those Storm Shields. You want to make sure that they don't get them. The Storm Shield is a really good asset to have because it gives you a bunch of extra damage on your abilities, gives you a bunch of extra health also.
Oh!
So, oh, what?
Yes!
Not able to connect with that. Sauron's able to, like, clean up Toodles, and now he's helping to clean up everything else. Sauron with a full bottle of Windex here going at the enemy team. Vesh helping lock him down.
Meanwhile, bottom lane.
You synchronize any other interrupt champ with Jax, it's just great. Jax Pantheon, great combo. Jax Riven, great combo. They need to neutral this point. Is Malphite going to get there in time?
Yes, he is with the... Yep, that's game.
See, Sauron saw that coming.
Mm-hmm. He always sees it coming. Meanwhile, bottom lane Infy is just preventing the inevitable. Or preventing,
Hard just wants that Infy kill. He just wants that Infy kill. He's not...
Oh!
That's how you end the game. Urgot getting shut down. 5 Nexus health! You're never out in Dominion.
That was a good game. That was very close.
This game was so good. I wish I would have recorded that. That was awesome.
I record all my games by default.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen anything on your channel like forever.
Probably because they nerfed XSplit for the longest time.
Man.
Well, they nerfed it such that like the audio codecs don't work with YouTube unless you like upload it directly from.
Why don't you just run it through a different program and encode it differently, and then...
I don't know. I tried looking for different programs, and I just got lazy.
You should, like, send it to me or something. I'll play with it. I'll see if we can get that up, because that game was really, really good.
Okay. I will send... Well, how do I send it to you when it's
We'll talk about it after stream. You can, like, upload it somewhere, and then I can, like, upload it to, like, a file sharing place and download it or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That game was, like, so good. Oh, man. I'm so happy.
Yeah. I'll actually probably upload it anyways, because I can and will. Because I haven't uploaded anything to my YouTube channel in ages, so I can probably just do
No,
that.
man. Dude, you are the only place to get NESL 13 info.
I know.
You only have one game from it, too. But that's like all the info from that. All right, so let's cast another game, dude. That was awesome.
That was pretty good. My kitty's got me aggroed at the moment, though, so...
Cut!
Cut!
All right, let's find out if we got a new game or not. We'll see real quick here. Set up these in-houses and stuff. Always takes a minute. Yeah, just a quick second, chat, if you got any questions or any other stuff like that. Just post in the chat. You know, yeah, man. More games. Break out that Windex. That's how it goes.
I'll play some more games. I really need to get that freaking 100% in Guild Wars 2, but it can wait.
Oh man, dude, I haven't even gotten a chance to play Guild Wars 2. Like my friend bought it for me like a couple weeks ago because I helped him move. And I haven't even gotten a chance to like make my character yet. So I've been doing so much Dominion. Vesh, sup Vesh? So cool that you're hanging out, man. You guys are so cool, dude. Like I've seen like all the rioters today, man. They're freaking awesome. All right, now Tassin has a game. Let's see if we can hop into that. I don't know if you saw it, but now Tassin had a game like 2 weeks ago in the Dominion tourney where there was like some karma play and it was actually really cool.
Good karma play is always good to see, but it's rare.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was really happy about that game. Apparently they had another good one last tourney too. But we did the point defense field of vibe game, which was an awesome game. Like, dude, man, yeah, the game was so good. Like I can't wait till that VOD gets posted. I really want to post it like right now and just like link it and be like, guys, this is what we're talking about. But yeah, you guys should play in the Dominion tournament because it's good. DominateDominion.com, League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 23 coming up this weekend on Saturday. It's free to enter. Bring your friends, come and play. If you were going to play Dominion anyway, just play in the tournament. You get a chance to win some RP, maybe play against some of the top players, maybe get your game cast. You never know.
Well, I'm going to bring my kitty up here real quick.
Cat!
Cat!
Cat! This is like high-level commentary, guys. We're going to say cat repeatedly. For Page of Riot, say cat a lot. I don't know. Okay, so I'm trying to get us an invite to this game thing. Because I think I found us one. Give me the games! Oh, no! There we go. Someone in the Dominate Dominion chat wants a link to the tourney thing. I'm going to try and find it. What? I'm trying to find it. What the? Can ARAMs have their own category? Like when you go to search for custom games? I think it'd be really cool. Just have a tab that's like customs and then a tab that just says ARAMs and lists them all. Like try and find games there's like a bajillion ARAMs. I'm like, ha! I can't find it. ARAMs are pretty cool. I'm not a super fan of them myself, but they're pretty cool. Okay. Let's see if this works. I get a get.
Did you get the invite?
I got an invite, but I clicked it and nothing happened.
Ah.
I get game is full error when I try and do it.
I'm going to be right back. I have to go to the washroom again.
Okay, I will talk while you're gone.
Okay.
New Special Forces Gangplank skin is amazing. And since I know we got a couple, like one or two rioters in the chat, if someone, I don't know if they've probably gotten a ton of feedback on it, but if you guys know the dude that animated the that Gangplank, to actually the way he fires his pistol is completely correct. I was completely blown away by that. I'm like, oh my god, he holds it and he shoots it right. Like the way he holds the gun it's right. It's right. I was so happy. Me and my friends own guns in real life, and we shoot them sometimes. And to see that in the game like that was, oh man, so awesome. So awesome. So whoever did that was a really cool dude. Okay. Oh, okay. We're remaking. Okay, cool. We're remaking the game. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to post them in the chat. I'll try and answer them as much as I can. Yeah, man. The guy, whoever did that Special Forces game playing, they are awesome. So, super shout out to whoever drew that, animated that, etc. Where is the dude at on my friends list? Trying to find some stuff. Where did he go? Oh, okay. Dead air! Dead air! I don't know what to do to it! Okay, we'll bring the game to you in a second. Zanaro asked who my favorite champion is. My favorite champion, just for me thinking they're really cool. I've got like 3. I think Master Yi is awesome. Twisted Fate, Oriana. They're probably my favorites. Really cool.
What'd I miss?
Oh, we're just trying to like get the game made. We're like remaking it. They accidentally split into 2 different games. I'm like, guys, what? Don't know which game I'm supposed to be in.
I'm
in Urian's game.
Okay, we'll have them invite me, I guess, if they haven't already.
Yeah.
I have a ridiculous number of buddy invites. I guess that's what happens when you have this many viewers.
Yep. Oh, big thank you to the viewers. Thanks for coming and checking us out, guys. It's really awesome that you guys are coming here to check out Dominion and stuff. So if you have any questions, if you're new to Dominion, or if you didn't know that there was like a competitive scene for Dominion or anything like that, talk to us. That's what we're here to do. We're here to let you know what's going on, deliver you all the info that you need or want about things. If there's something that we don't know, we'll try and find it out for you. If no one knows it, then we can figure it out together. So, but we like doing this stuff for y'all. So, thanks for watching. It's super cool. I was just gonna like sit at home in the dark and play video games by myself, but this is way cooler than that.
No more chat windows. Okay.
Yay. Okay.
Damn it, Apron Plan. Naked Apron Plan. Naked Apron Plan is down for another one apparently. So.
I'll let him know in the thing.
Apron Plan.
Actually, Yeah, this is the guys that you see in this game lobby here are all just kind of community members, not necessarily the top tier type players. So we wanted to get some of our other guys in here for a game. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, like, there's...
Ooh.
That's not bad. It's alright. It's alright.
Right. We did fill. Okay, it's fine. All right. So yeah, if you want to have some players like right now, Necro, and see if anyone wants in for the next game, so we can get the next game set up faster.
I'm probably gonna be finished up after this game. I'm gonna.
Are you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish up after this.
Oh, sad face. I'm like so hyped.
I will be back tomorrow, though. I promise.
Yeah, Nekrogen, what is your normal stream time for the Dominate Dominion stream?
My normal stream time tomorrow is 2 o'clock till around 8 or something like that.
Okay. That's is that Pacific or Eastern?
It's Eastern.
Okay. So 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
Nekrogen will be right here on this stream that you're watching right now. So make sure to follow the stream. You get updates when it goes live. Follow the Twitter. I do look at stream chat. I tab back and forth.
People are QQing about me not being able to stream more. I feel so loved.
Well, I'll talk Feedski. If Feedski's got like another guy that wants to stream and wants to roll for a little bit longer, this like special extended edition stream, because it should have actually ended like a little while ago when Oni Snake's kind of stream shift ended. So, but we'll see if there's interest. If there's people, play a little bit more. If not, call it quits and then we'll go back to normal schedule. But yeah, Necro will be streaming tomorrow, and then we have Nix89 after that on Wednesday. Tournament goes down on Saturday. It's free to enter. And if you want to know when this channel is going to go live, go ahead and follow the Twitch channel and subscribe to the Twitter. The Twitter is @DominateDom on Twitter, and the Facebook is facebook.com/DominateDominion. So check us out on those places. You'll be able to know when we go live. You'll be able to watch the games pretty easily from there. And tournament, I'll post the tournament link in the chat. You guys want to come out and play in the tournament? The tournament is free to enter.
Gandair, if you want, I can lend you my stream, but I don't know if your computer will be able to handle it or not.
No, I've tried to stream like a ton of times. I have the internet to do it, but I don't have the hardware, unfortunately.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
So otherwise, I would totally pick it up and run with it.
Yeah. Well, if we got another streamer after me, that would be pretty cool too. I have to eat something, and I have to take care of some other stuff, and I'll have to get pretty good time tonight as well. So, yeah, just various things. My girlfriend's probably gonna start aggroing me soon too, so to prepare for that.
All right, yeah, that's the thing. I'm talking to Feedski to see if he has a guy who wants to take over the stream after you duck out. And thanks for doing the impromptu, picking up the stream and playing. That's pretty cool of you, man. Even though it wasn't your spot on the schedule.
That's fine.
So
yeah, I was pretty excited to see them of yours. I'm like, okay, I'm in on that.
Like, what? 2K? I always said as a joke, 2K or go home, and then they're like, it's 2K, and I'm like, well,
I guess I'm not going home.
I know. I'm at my house, so.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll let you know after this game if we're gonna do more, if we're gonna call it a night, and then go back to normal schedule tomorrow. But yeah, definitely want to come and check us out again. Make sure to follow the stream and the Twitter @DominateDom, so that you know when we're gonna start. And you can come and check us out. Tournament on Saturday. So good. Someone's asking about revives in the chat again. I'm going to give you the rundown on Revive. Revive is great because take the Mastery for Revive, gives you the extra movement speed when you use it. You die, pop that Revive, get back on the field quickly. Helps you defend those 2 points closest to your base very, very easily. So if you die up top and they start pushing on your mid, you just pop that Revive, go to the Refinery, or go to the Boneyard, or wherever, and be able to defend that point. Normally you wouldn't be able to do it, but that Revive enables you to save that point. It's a really important thing to have handy. Secondly, it gives you extra hit points on top of that. So it lasts 3 minutes or so, or something like that, I think. And you get those extra hit points. Those are really good for the early to mid-game transition. They help you out a lot there. And at the very, very end, like towards the end of the game, when you get another chance to use your Revive, it helps you survive by those little narrow margins that you need at that point. All around good spell to have. The only way to counter a Revive is with another Revive.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta take it. Once in a while, you'll see a person not pick it up. It's usually if they're playing like a really hardcore support. Like, if you're playing like a Sona or a Jen or something, and you're just pure support, not damage, you're hanging out in the back and just, like, moving in just close enough to throw a shot and then back and back out again. You don't really need to take your Revive. But if you're not playing pure support, take Revive. Revive is good. It's the best. Seeing some picks going down. We got Diana, we got Brand, we got Jarvan the 4th, aka J4.
Just
J4's
saying
good champ.
Sauron is a very good J4. He is, aside from his Jax, J4 is probably one of his best bottom lane champions. Just so strong.
I gotta link something in the Dominate Dominion chat for. Dominate Dominion's got a chat channel. If you want to play some Dominion and hang out with us, it's you can join it. It's on North America.
I have it open right now.
Yeah, if you want to mouse over the little thing in the corner, show them where the button is, because some people just don't know where the button is. You click on that, it pops up a thing, and then right above that there's a second button. You click that, and then you type in your channel name. And you can join the chat channel, hang out. We play games, we do community streams and stuff sometimes. It's good stuff.
Seeing a Heimerdinger pick. Interesting. That should,
Yeah, someone wants a rundown of why they're picking these champs. I'll do the picks this time if you'll do the bans this time.
I'm not sure about the bans, because I'm not very familiar with a lot of the sort of mid-elo picks and bans.
Alright, well I'll make it up as I go then.
Sure.
So,
I will
Jax
too.
is picked because he's a very powerful AD champion. He's also really durable with counterattack. And with Leap Strike, being able to kind of jump in, deploy that AoE stun, especially Leap Strike and counterattack, get a bunch of counterattack damage when people hit you and then throw it back at them. It's really good to have. Jax is very durable. And with the ultimate on top of that, yeah, he'll stand and deliver and probably kill you. Strong champion. J4, very disruptive. He's got an airborne and he has his Cataclysm, which creates a physical barrier, which is good for zoning people for a little while. It's good for penning up the person that's really slippery. So someone like Brand, for example, Brand is Cataclysm bait, if I've ever seen it. You just jump right in on him, Brand can't get out. It's like, oh, darn. Yeah, you'll get him. And and J4 can build very durable, very tanky, fight. Tanky meta is kind of the thing right now in Dominion. Tanky and mobile. Galio, I'm actually not too familiar with Galio picks. I don't see him too often. Galio bottom lane, I think, is where you see him.
He's not going to go bottom lane.
He's probably not going to go bottom lane with Heimer. But I only know Galio is bottom lane. Galio top lane. Isla Duran's nice. He's got okay poke with that wind thing. Sorry, I don't know that one.
The wind thing is good enough.
The wind thingy, yeah. And it's good. He's a good tanky champion. He's very good anti-magic, which especially up against that team with Brand and Diana on it. You know, it can be a good talent to have. And Heimerdinger can be a good bottom lane champion. He's really susceptible to ganks, though, is a thing. And, for anyone asking about who Dominate Dominion is, Dominate Dominion is the channel. It's run by The Feedski. The Feedski is the guy who runs and owns Dominate Dominion. If you see Dominate Dominion posting in the chat, it's Feedski.
Feedski has been doing Dominate Dominion since Dominion was released.
Yep.
He's only recently gotten some publicity and Riot attention, so he's put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, Feedski is the guy, man. He does so much work that I'll PM him, and then I'll PM him 2 hours later. He's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I forgot." And I'm like, "Don't worry, I know how busy you are." Like, he's doing so much behind the scenes work. I want to get at him about a game. He's like, "Hold on, I gotta do this thing. I gotta do this thing." He's never stops working. It makes me so happy. And so Heimer can be a good bottom lane champion, but he's really susceptible to ganks. He's kind of hard to unseat from turrets, and he can push pretty aggressively too. And Ryze is Nekrogen. I'll let you talk about Ryze in a minute. You know all about Ryze. Diana, we've seen some bottom lane Diana. You know about Diana too. You can talk about her in a minute. Brand, Half Hard wrote a whole guide on Brand, and Brand's a really good champion. Does a ton of AoE damage. He can kind of hang back, light people on fire. It's pretty good. If you want to check out Half Hearted's Brand guide, I'm going to post it in the chat. Half-Hard is a top-level Dominion player. He plays for the team, pays Evelyn child support. They have the record for consecutive first-place finishes in Dominate Dominion tournaments with 5 consecutive first places. They took second 2 weeks ago. They took first this week. Pex has been playing really good Dominion. And with Half-Hard's brand on the team, I mean, it's starting to get counterbanned. That's how good it is. A lot of AoE damage, very, very good. Malphite is sort of the anti to AD because of his attack speed reduction AoE, the ground slam. He's very durable, has an AoE airborne. Skarner, durable. He can kidnap people. He's like a space alien, just abducts them, just pulls them right off of the point. And he can chase really good, too. It's another thing about Skarner that I think is a little bit underrated, a little bit under-mentioned, is that chase. He's got good sustain with the fact that he can keep popping up that extra shield. And Sivir's got some long range. I don't see a lot of Sivir, but Valandum is a competitive player. He's played in a lot of tournaments, so if anyone knows how to Sivir, it's definitely him. If you want to cover anything about Sivir that I don't know, talk about Rise, talk about Diana real quick.
Well, Sivir never really was a big fan of Sivir. Yeah, her range kind of, it's an iffy thing. She's pretty good at pushing, but she's very susceptible to ganks, much like Heimerdinger is. She might be going against Heimerdinger bottom. I don't know. I really don't know who their bottom laner could be. It could be either Diana, Skarner, or Sivir. If they're smart, they'll probably put Sivir down there, because I imagine Sivir's really good against Heimerdinger, but again, I'm not really sure. They got a full team of bottom laners on their team. As for Rise and Deanna, I'll start with Deanna real quick here. Deanna is just a really solid damage dealer. Even if you don't build straight up AP, she's really good at sticking on people. She has a decent amount of CC with her E, can slow people. She has a retardedly good shield, which refreshes and deals damage. So all around really good. Just a fantastic AP champion. I love her. I love to play her. And yeah. Okay, so that's Deanna. Rise. Okay, so where to start? I guess
you're the Rise guy, man. Try not to write a book, cause you know.
I'll put the basics down, because I'm not gonna go all in on this one. Rise is a sustained AP damage dealer that has the ability to build tanky and still do tons of damage. As probably most of you know, he has the ability to go top or bottom depending on how you want to play him. His early game is complete crap, so keep that in mind. You're not gonna want
Magic Toaster.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's a Takoyaki, always notorious for being the last one to load. I'm making fun of him. I'm on the community stream when I can. He's a nice dude, man. Toaster man. It's okay. Give us time to plug some stuff. Keep talking about Rise. When you run out of that, I'll plug some stuff for Dominion.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So basically, once Rise starts getting his items, like Frozen Heart or a full tier, Rod of Ages, that sort of thing, he will start decimating people so hard. You're not gonna know what hit you unless you have like an Odin's Veil plus Frozen Force of Nature or something like that. He's a pretty mobile with his ultimate. Tons of damage, really hard to kill. Can 1v2 late game. Incredibly good bottom lane soloist. Just all around great champion. I've been playing him since like Dominion was released. Like since Dominion beta, I've been playing Rise bottom. I used to play him 24/7 bottom lane. But yeah. Since his nerfs though, you gotta be. You can't just mash buttons anymore. You have to position them really well and you know how to get those combos off. Otherwise, you're just not going to do enough damage / get killed instantly. So anyway, on to you.
Yeah. If you guys like the stream, if you guys like Dominion, if you want to learn more about Dominion, don't know that much about it, maybe this is your first time checking it out. Dominion's a capture and control based game that I like a lot. You gotta click on towers. If you have more towers than the enemy, they take damage. That's sort of the basics of how it works, and there's a lot of intricacies past that. But if you want to learn how to play it and stuff, you want to see tournaments, the competitive side of it, the DominateDominion.com website, awesome. The Dominate Dominion chat channel on North America, and if you're on EU West or Europe West, however you want to phrase that, there's an active Dominion community over there. Their chat channel is just called Dominion. And DominateDominion.com does the tournaments in North America. There's a different organization that does them over in Europe for players. And follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Like us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/DominateDominion. It is at DominateDom on Twitter. There's a pause right here. I believe that's just because Urian hasn't connected to the game yet. So that's why we make these in tournament drafts. We use that pause, make sure we get our guy in. And it gives me a second to talk, which is nice. Except for when I run out of air, and then I feel faint. But then I drink some water, and I'm okay. But
water's really important when you're casting, I've found. I have some right here.
Yes. Yes, it is. You got to keep your throat... You got to keep your throat lubricated, and you got to keep it... Gotta keep it fresh. I don't know what the words are for it, but you gotta maintain your voice to do commentary. Otherwise, you end up with a tasteless voice, and that's just like a little awkward. You sound like you've been smoking for a long time. And follow the stream. There's a button on the stream. I forget where it is, but it says follow. Follow the stream. You'll get updates when we go live, so you know what's going on. Follow the Twitter at DominateDom. You get updates, know when we're going live, know who's playing. Nekrogen, who's co-commentating with me. I'm Gandair of the gaming clan Vato Clan. I do League of Legends Dominion commentary, and I do statistics and record keeping for Dominion for North America, and I'm expanding to do the Europe tournaments too and start including them. And that's what I do. And Nekrogen is Nekrogen. Who are you?
I don't know. Who am I? Where am I? Who am I doing? What am I?
He's Rise. That's who he is.
What's going on? I'm Nekrogen from captain of Point Defense, one of the top teams of Dominion. We've started, falling down a little bit lately, but we used to be the top Dominion team with Sauron, and yeah, that's more or less who I am. Nobody particularly special, but man. That's me.
I was like freaking out. You guys went on a break for 2 weeks, and I'm like, is it okay? And then you came back, and you like lost in the round of 8, and I'm like, oh no. And then next week you're on 3rd place, and I'm like, oh, it's actually going to be okay. It's going to be fine.
But we permanently lost
Point Defense is one of the top 3 teams in Dominion. There's Point Defense, pays Evelyn Child Support, and Blind Pick Banditos. Nekrogen, his team, Point Defense, has over 100 games played in a competitive setting for Dominion. One of only 2 teams to do so. The other team being Blind Pick Banditos. Point Defense has played 102 competitive games of Dominion. Blind Pick Banditos has played 105. You guys are trailing. You guys gotta get that. You gotta get it back, man. Take that.
I don't know. Saturdays really aren't the best time to play tournaments, to be honest. Because I have other commitments that I do on Saturdays, right? Like, friends and stuff.
Did I hear girlfriend aggro? Is that what I heard?
Not necessarily on a Saturday night, more like, guys' night out aggro.
Okay. I was going to try and make a joke about the girlfriends killing Dominion, but I guess I'll pocket that one for later. And looks like Urian is going to get going, heading down to that bottom lane. I like that Enchanted Galio skin. It is very pretty. And both teams heading up towards the top right now.
Bottom lane sort of delayed at the moment here by both Heimer and Sever, kind of just taking their time to get to their points. But it's okay in the end of the workout.
Make sure you have KDR, and people like to see KDR.
I got it.
We got Chalice on Galio, Chalice on Heimer at the start of this game. Chalice first on Malphite.
Chalice versus Sivir is not usually the best option. But it might work out.
What's the benefit of the Catalyst first opening?
On who?
On Malphite, in this instance. Malphite
I really couldn't tell you, I don't see it. But, I guess just to make it a bit more tanky, probably be able to build that into Rod of Ages maybe later. Or he could probably build it into an Odin's Veil, which he very may well do. Protecting himself against Rise's probably very important
Rand is running low on mana here. Don't know how long he can keep this up. We'll see. Orchard Farms is back on the table. Or Windmill, as it were.
Oh, Jack's just coming in. It's like, hey, how's it going, guys? I'm gonna do tons of damage now. And we got Skarner just taking care of business and cleaning everything up. The Windex. Yep.
Get the Windex out. Whenever you clean up or when you sweep someone. I'm gonna call it Windex till someone says I can't. I'm just gonna call it generic glass cleaner. It's a little bit harder to say though. Sivir's kind of pushing the lane a little bit bottom.
Yeah, like I said, I think Sivir will do a bit better against Heimerdinger. Probably for most of the game, just because she's ranged 80 and she can just Just clean those minions up, no problem. But you never know.
Dusakar grabbing Monse and pulling him underneath the tower. Gotta get that, what is that called? Gotta get that impale there going on. Kidnap some people. Gallo moving around, picking up that health relic right there. Things a little chill. This game's a little bit more engagement. This one's not as chaotic as the last one. Both teams are just kind of hanging out. Hey, I wanna do this. A little bit more focused on getting clustered together rather than going sticking their head out, going for that riskier poke, as it were, that we saw in the last game, where someone would stick their head out to poke and then Toodles would just cutthroat them with a Talon, and things got really icky. Both teams very, well, slowly pushing up at the top, staying together. It's a good thing to do. Rise coming back. I mean, they lost Rise. They want Rise to be able to get back with them first. Don't leave home without your Rise.
Blandham's getting really low on mana here. Almost like blue team's really invading hard here.
There's... Okay, Dusakar is the first one to get caught. He's taking all the damage. Idol of Duran immediately to keep the other two people from being able to disrupt as Dusakar takes the hits there. Although the fight moves upward a little bit, and they decide that they're going to go for Rise. Rise getting taken down. Now Dusakar going down as well. 2-on-2 right now, but Jax is... That ground slam is pretty harsh on him.
Oh, it looks like Brand got the revive off, and he's gonna just be like, "Hey, what's up? What's up, J4?"
Yep, taking him down. Get that.
Oh no.
What is that shard?
Seismic shard, maybe.
Seismic, yeah, that's right. I'm like, what is it called? Graphite, granite, galactic, glacial. I'm like, couldn't remember it. I thought it started with a G. Seismic shard.
Yeah.
I remember having to pop the bottom, heal those turrets up a little bit. Jack's looking for a way to come down and gank Volandum there, and he's gonna get with the counter attack, but no, gets eaten by the spell shield. Nice timing by Volandum, being able to avoid that. Skarner coming around from behind. Dusakar, poking his head out. Does not like what he just saw.
Sure. Well, we got something going on in the middle here.
Takoyaki Ginsu out on that. Orchard Farms is right there. That was really scary for a moment. It was one J4 Airborne away from disaster. Both teams looking for a spot to engage. Someone's going to make a fight happen. It looks like it's going to be the blue team. They're going to make that dive first in there. Popping that counterattack, jumping straight in for Urian's Brand right there. Wants to get him down. Two exhausts go off. One of them on Brand, one of them on Jax there. And red team doing really, really well right here. That damage from Brand really kind of helping out, and now Monse getting chased away, getting slowed there. Pillar misses, but they're going to dive this point pretty hard.
1v3, 1v... I would.
You've 1v3'd, I've seen it.
Yeah. Well, probably not that level, though, so...
No. Well, yeah, with your ult, though. I watched you in a game. You were at, like, less than a core, and you, like, popped your ult, and you hit 3 people, and you basically went back to full, and they just got liquefied, and I'm like, oh dear. Felt really bad for them. I didn't even know how to call that. I'm like, and Rise is... Wow! I just had nothing to say. Because I didn't think it would work.
Yeah. Rise has been my trump card for a while now. I just haven't pulled him out in a long time. I've been too busy playing Diana, who is epic amounts of fun. What's going on at mid here?
Idol of Duran going down, catching 2 people, keeping that Brand damage from being able to be spread there. J4 with the Cataclysm, sectioning Malphite off from the rest of the team, but Urian's Brand doing a really good job of hanging back and being able to deliver that damage there. And red team has been in a very, very commanding position all game long.
They have Volandum, who is really... keeping the pressure on bottom, no question.
Yeah, Heimerdinger has not lost the tower, but Volandum has been pressing
he has
aggressively.
He has once.
They didn't get a... Did they get full cap on it?
No, they didn't get the full cap. They got the full... They got a neutralize on it.
Oh, well, they got a neutral.
Well, they're going to get a cap now.
That's a stun, and he's on Blast Zone. Heimer now has a reason to look like Blast Zone Heimer.
Yep.
Twisted Survivor coming down. Getting an interrupt off on there, diving onto that point. Orchard Farms coming around from behind things. Oh, dodging that Q. right there from Diana, but getting pulled back, but getting pulled out of Volandum's skill shot. It's going to be okay.
Damage off from
J4 coming
there.
down. What's he gonna do? Goes in with the airborne, throws down the slow there.
What's your time at?
Damage. I am at 840, 841, 842.
Yeah, you're 2 seconds
decent.
ahead of me. Oh, well.
Oh, check your timeline thing and see if you have you can catch up that 2 seconds.
Okay.
You have a button that lets you do that?
Yeah, I do. 182 or 854, 855. 856.
Yep. All right, we're back on time. We are now in the same universe. Good minion, minion, minion. Oh, that minion almost got that bottom tower.
Wow. Yeah.
You're still on fire. Things looking a little not so good for blue team right now. Brand down there going to poke at Heimerdinger again. We're going to see this time. We're going to see a seer. We're going to see a pillar. We're going to see a combination of stuff.
Pillar was not blocked by that turret.
Nope.
No.
Can you bounce
Yes, you can.
pyroclasm between turrets?
Yes, you can. I have died that way before.
Ew, that's ugly.
It is.
I don't like it. Can you get a refund for that? Uh-oh, Urian thing's not looking so good for him. Heimerdinger threw a wrench at him.
Oh.
Scumbag turrets.
Oh, there's the ultimate on brand as you thought.
Oh. Well, that's oops, Siver's happening. Siver, get the Windex, Siver! She's got this. No, what? She doesn't want to deal with that
She's
turret.
been
That
blinded.
turret's so strong. Blind turret. Or blind bomb. Frost turret.
Frost turret.
Frost turret, there we go. Windex bottle's empty right now. She gotta go refill it. She gotta go to the store by the jug.
Well,
Alright, David,
up,
1, 2, 5,
twice there.
9, 6. Chasing Volandum away from that point there. And they're going to leave Galio alone up top. They don't want to dive Galio. Galio's got the Isle of Duran's got that AoE. They're just going to go ahead. They're going to cut down here for the refinery. Galio is going to recall and try and get into this fight in the mid here.
Nicely trucked by
get the impale
J4
going off,
there.
pulling J4 off of the point.
Ooh,
throws down the
double knock
garrison on it to heal it.
Very well done by J4 there. Just really good way to hold them off and still doing tons of damage with the garrison. So he may have died, but he certainly put their team down a lot in the process.
It was a very good play. Yuri enjoying that fight. Kind of curious why Yuri had an open shot at windmill and didn't go for it.
Too busy trying to go for mid. I don't know. He may have thought that Galio was still up there. It's quite possible that he was.
Yeah, that's right. He hadn't seen him on the field yet. Because he had recalled from behind the windmill.
Now Galio, meanwhile...
Hey guys, I need this drill. There's some oil. I need it. My gas mileage. And wow, Mansei's Rise getting taken out by Diana pretty handily there. David, 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 8, 4, 5, 7, 1, 9, 4, 63. Killing Diana there in, what is it, revenge for that. And, get the leap strike, get the power ready. He's gonna go in for someone. Gonna get dead, but Urian is low on mana and low on health and low on time. Gets a free trip back to the summoner platform. Duskar comes in and is like, hey, I got something to say about this. And Jarvan's like, no, Cataclysm, you stay right there. Now go in the sky. And Scorpions don't like being in the air, so they're going to run away.
J4 is doing a lot of work and is doing really well.
Yeah, this J4 has been playing very, very well today. Shamanic, J4, doing a good job. Orchard Farms going for that Storm Shield is going to get it before Rise and Jax are able to get in there and land some of that damage. J4 coming in from behind. Dustakar is like, nope, I'm an Arachnid. I don't like it. He's going to back away. Diana coming down for a gank bottom right now. Volandum's just hanging out down there. Hell's Titan throwing that wrenches, but Orchard Farms coming in from behind. Lands that Q, goes in with the Lunar Rush? Is that what that's called? Yes, going with the Lunar Rush, taking out Heimerdinger.
This is why Diana is so freaking strong. You get that CDR that fast. She rushed to Nash's Tooth. Yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot. Like her base damage is so high, just tossing those Qs and ults out all the time, and it's so hard to kill her.
Nashers is a great item. You can see her popping that Q Lunar Rush combo into Mansei, trying to show him the light right there. And he sees it, and it burns. Shamanic is gonna... Whoa, he went the other way. I forgot where he was for a second. Did the reverse dash onto the point. And Twisted Survivor now taking the hits. Hell's Titan plopping down that turret on the point. Point still neutral right now. Orchard Farms killing Galio. Killing everybody.
But meanwhile, top has been capped while I think it was, who was it? Jax was trying to 1v3 top. Didn't quite work out though.
Not quite able to pull off the 1v3, unfortunately. And blue team has defended the bottom point. Things looking a little bit better now. It was very ugly at the 8-minute mark, but now things are kind of okay. And you might be looking at the Nexus health and being like, why is he saying it's kind of okay? It's kind of okay. You could come back from this very easily.
Yeah.
Although red team has been playing quite good. Shamanic's got a really good J4, but I feel like Galio has had some good engagements, but really hasn't been doing too much. Got good idol of Duran right there, but the Pyroclasm had already gone off, was bounced around by the time that landed. Monse is that's some Cataclysm. That's disasterific.
Oh, but still, just too much.
They wanted to see how many dead champion icons they could fit in the same location on the minimap.
And they certainly did.
They could fit a lot. That's the answer to that question. And Shamanic now's got to defend 1v2. And I don't think they're going to go for that.
No, they're not going to. The J4 is very solid right now. He'd be very dangerous to take on. He's going to complete that.
If I had gun shoulders, man, I'd take on everybody. Wonder what caliber those are. Wonder if that's actually in the lore somewhere. Could be. You never know. Vlandum pushing on Heimer again. Vlandum might get this Heimer kill. He could dive for it. Well, that blind is a pretty rough thing to deal with. We'll see if Vlandum goes for it or not. Vlandum's taking the dive. He's going for it. He wants some of that Heimer dinger, and he's going to get that kill. There is an offensive garrison off on that tower down there right now, so Sivir is going to be able to get that. Heimer dinger's revive is just a few seconds away, so he's not going to be able to save that right now. Twisted Survivor and David are going for Orchard Farms, but she picked up the health relic, and we got her with the counter attack. But nope, she's gonna pop Jax right there, and Shamanic now is in trouble there. Goes to try and kill Orchard. Nope, Orchard Farms really good Diana play all game.
Oh, Galio just going back just barely from Malphite there, but
with a 4 cap for a brief moment.
Yeah, it looks like Blue's really going to have to get their game together here if they're going to make something happen. It's going to be like a lot harder than it was before to come back from this.
There we go, picking up the quarry right there. 2 caps to 3. Now it's getting scary. Approaching 20 Nexus health.
Rise,
multi-man play bottom down here. Rise blowing up with the ultimate there, but getting killed unfortunately. And Diana is just Orchard Farms is just killing it.
Rise
literally.
does not have his tier.
That's questionable.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Oh, Diana, I'm scared for you, Diana.
There.
That's a laser beam. Diana, do not stand in that.
Doesn't matter. They have top.
Diana stood in that, but they got it.
They got mid.
Can't get it at this point.
Yeah, GG.
Red team is going to win.
But very valiantly played. Their Jarvan was surprisingly good and did a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
I think if their Rise needed to build a little bit more damage into his build there, he was, you know, I don't know. He could have played it a tiny bit better, but generally speaking, I like to get the tier on Rise because if you don't, then you're going to be useless early game and mediocre mid game and late game because you're not scaling at all really. You're just getting tanky items and not dealing enough damage fast enough. So that's actually why that's how they nerfed Rise earlier on. They nerfed a lot of his Q ratio was nerfed a lot, so mana isn't as, like, you do need mana. You'll need a lot of mana for it to be as useful. So if you don't get tier and you're just gonna get like a Frozen Heart and Odin's Veil, that's not damage enough. You need some AP as well, like even if it's just a little bit, and you're gonna need that tier for scalability. So that's how that happened. But you know, he did his best with what he had. I don't know about the Galio pick. The Galio pick kind of for top lanes. They had enough AD going on to make it not that great. Jax did okay. Jarvan was really their star player. He was really hitting really hard, and you know, he was really like keeping people off of that stuff all the time, and he did a really good job. But Deanna, oh man, just always just always on the squishies and always killing them, always. Anyway, I am going to peace out for now.
All right, yeah, let's close out the stream. For today, Nekrogen will be streaming tomorrow. I just want to say to all of the viewers, thank you for coming out and watching. Dominate Dominion has a stream going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and a tournament on Saturday. There's a couple gaps in the schedule, but we're working to fill them. We just got to get a couple more people in on it, so we will be filling those up in the coming days here. It's all on the plans for things to do. Oni Snake handles the Monday stream. You saw Oni Snake on here earlier, and the feed ski was up there with him. And Nekrogen is co-commentating with me right now. He has the stream tomorrow. I'll tell you the times for that in just a moment. And Nick's 89 or 87, I forget which number. It's one of those two numbers. Has the stream on Wednesday. And then there is the DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 23, which I'm going to go ahead and link in the chat here for you guys. If you want to come out and play, the tournament is free to enter. I encourage you guys to come out and play. Get to play some games. You're going to play Dominion anyway, maybe. Why don't you get a chance at winning some RP? Yeah, Nick's 87, thank you, Half-Hearted. Speaking of Half-Hearted, check out Half-Hearted's brand guide if you like playing brand, because Half-Hearted's brand is so good, and this guide is very well written. It'll also tell you about the Dominion game, too. There are some blurbs in there about why Revive is good and why positioning is good, and other things like that. So if you want some more Dominion knowledge, definitely check out that guide on Solo Mid. And thanks for the teams that played today and the players that came out to play. If you want to follow the stream to make sure you know when the stream is going to go live, subscribe to the stream, follow the stream. The options are here on the Twitch channel, and follow the Twitter at DominateDom. You get updates. You get to know when we're playing. Facebook, go give us a like on Facebook. It's facebook.com/DominateDominion. Check us out there. Shout out to EU West, by the way. North America and EU West have chat channels for Dominion. On North America, it is Dominate Dominion is the name of the chat channel. On EU West, it's just named Dominion. So if you're in either one of those regions, you want to get in touch with some Dominion players, you can go to those two chat channels in the game. I am Gandair of the gaming clan Vato Clan. I do League of Legends Dominion casting and commentary, and I do record keeping and statistics.
And I am Nekrogen, and I am the leader of Point Defense, and it was a pleasure to stream and commentate tonight as well with Gandair. It was a lot of fun and lots of good games. I will be uploading some of the games from tonight onto my YouTube channel, which I will link onto the Dominate Dominion, or I guess on the stream chat and on the Dominate Dominion chat as well. And those will go up as soon as possible. So, yep, I guess anything else you want to say, Gandair?
Yeah, if you want to see VODs of past Dominate Dominion tournaments, you can go to the YouTube channel that I linked there in the chat. And Nekrogen, when do you go live tomorrow for anyone that's interested in watching?
I'm going to be going live at 2:00 p.m. That's EST. I'll be probably starting off in Europe because the queue times are shorter there, and then I will be going I'll be playing until like, I don't know, 8 p.m. or something like that. So about 6 hours. Yeah, so that's my schedule for tomorrow.
All right, cool. So yeah, make sure to check out Nekrogen. Make sure to follow the stream so you know when it goes off. And we'll be streaming, there'll be stream going on tomorrow, there'll be stream going on Wednesday, and tournament on Saturday. So thank you all for watching and coming out. Glad to have you viewers here. It's good casting for you all today.